Hey Scorpios, welcome. This is your May 4th to May 10th forecast, and I do have this time stamped because I did want to incorporate a little bit of the astrological aspects into this reading. So what you have impacting you the most from an astrological perspective this week would be Venus being sextile with Pluto, your ruler. So this is going to open up a channel for soul deep transformation. So you may receive intuitive or psychic guidance to help you release what's no longer aligned with you and on your path. So I first just want to see how you're feeling now, what you're feeling about this, how you're coming into the week with lots of hope. That's wonderful. All right, so I feel like with the star, there may be opportunity coming towards you, and this could be for spirituality, it could be for healing, it could be for self-development and growth. You may also feel just this outpouring of spirituality coming through. Like I feel like this is really showing that with her. Her crown chakra just being open and being connected, and you also looking very strong and confident in yourself this week. So I feel like this is you strengthening that bond with your spirituality and raising your frequency and vibration. Oh, wonderful with the Chariot here. This is you allowing yourself to be divinely guided as well. So your spirituality is there. It's on point this week. So you're feeling very connected. You are receiving those messages and downloads. You're paying attention to the signs and synchronicities. You are also, I feel like for some of you, this could be either like healing the inner child. So you may have done some inner child work, some shadow work. You may be letting your inner child out, connecting with it, allowing it to play, allowing it to express itself and to heal. This could also be a romantic interest or a partner coming back to you, reaching out to you, or a friend. When I say partner, I meant friend with that. So it could be a romantic interest or a friend coming back. I also feel like this is you recognizing your gifts and talents as well. So you may have esoteric gifts that you've really strengthened and you want to start sharing those with the world. You may already be sharing those with the world, but this is really you being confident in those abilities this week. So that is wonderful. And you continuing to raise your frequency and vibration and strengthening those gifts and talents that you have. Lovely. Okay, so we also have the Seven of Wands here. So you may feel a little, you may feel like you've had to fight a little bit here to get to this point, and there may even still be some things that come up that try to throw you off track. At least you'll kind of view it that way. So for instance, I'm thinking, and what I'm seeing is like maybe someone that tries to manipulate your emotions in a particular way, and you may typically call them on that, and or you may play the game and do it back. You know what I mean? So whatever it is, you are able to recognize that that is what's happening this week, and you've been able to do that before, but I feel like you're paying a lot of closer attention to that, and like, okay, I'm not letting anyone control my emotions. I'm not letting anyone get me out of character. I'm not letting anyone allow me or push me to be or encourage me to be unaligned with my authentic self and who I am. So it's definitely those individuals out there, that energy out there that's going to come to you and bring it to you this week, and we'll get information to see like if you are like, yeah, I'm not having it. And I feel like you're not with all of this higher level stuff coming out. I feel like you really are. And we have justice here as well. So know that everything is going to work out in your favor as it relates to these situations. And there may be lessons that you learn as a part of this as well, because if you do give into a little bit of the emotional manipulation tactics back and forth, just out of pure pleasure and fun, because it's funny or fun, you know what I mean? If you do give into that, then yeah, everyone's going to learn a lesson here. So just know and understand that. And I hear like some of you like, so, but okay, that's fine. No judgments here. We're all learning lessons here. We're all growing. Just remember that we are all one and that you are being guided to be compassionate and be empathetic and be emotionally intelligent. Okay? And for anyone, if you do decide, like, you know what, I'm not playing those games, I'm gonna not allow you to change my mood, just recognize and know, like, the justice is here, so you don't have to ensure that that person learns their lessons, because it's already in the works here, so you don't have to do anything at all, and there is your proof that you don't. Okay, so just let it go, release it, and stay focused on your growth and advancement. Wonderful. We have transition here. So can this fit here? Yeah, it can. Okay. So this to me is you elevating your spirituality and ascending, raising your frequency and vibrations is what I'm seeing. And we also have powerful coming out, and you knowing the strength that you carry and the power that you have. And this is also a wonderful reminder of this when you are seeing and recognizing that emotional manipulation come out, or that manipulation in some way, or just that negative energy being brought your way. You know how powerful you are, and you know that you can engage with it, or you can let it go, and you can choose a different, better attitude and response. So you have the power all within you to make the choice on what you decide, and you know that already, Scorpio. So let's see challenges that you may be facing. Okay, so we have the Emperor. Okay, so you may be feeling a little down. You may have had a little setback here and there, or you may not have had things work out in the exact way you wanted them to. You may have had some success, or you may have received some abundance, but you were looking for greater abundance, more blessings coming through to you. But it's really important that you stay in this Emperor energy anyway, and you really focus on the positive out of any experience and what you can extract from it. If it's a lesson that needed to be learned, ask yourself, why did I experience this? What was I to learn from? And take those lessons, take that knowledge and wisdom, and carry on. Move on. Let it go. Anything that's not serving you, that's not helpful to you, extract the meaning out of it and let it go. So we have 7 of Swords here as well. Okay, so yeah, it's really your choice here, Scorpio, on how you want to respond in these situations. So this can go either way. It can go both ways here, because we have that coming out here, that it can either go in a direction of you like not engaging with it, or it can go in the direction of you engaging with it, and then you both learning some different lessons. So you're going to be so proud of yourself if you choose not to engage, if you choose to allow the things to go that aren't serving you, allow that energy to just pass right on by you. You're going to be so proud of yourself if you do that. And there's nothing wrong if you don't, right? We're having a human experience here. So we're going to have some experiences. We're going to learn some lessons here. So there's nothing wrong if you do decide, like, yeah, I'm with the shits. You know, I'm going to give you exactly what you're giving me. You know, if you do decide that, then it's okay, right? There's no judgments. It's just about lessons that you're going to be learning as a result of that. Okay? So it's your choice. It's totally up to you. We also have the 10 of Wands here, and you may also struggle a little bit to get back aligned with the things that you feel passionate about. So you may be feeling a little tired, a little weathered, maybe even a little bit under the weather, or allergies, or just not feeling like 100% yourself. So there also could be depression, anxiety, fears, doubts, negative thought patterns and belief systems that you have here that you're working through. So those are all, not all, Not all, that's a lot, that's overwhelming, okay? So we're not going to say all of that will surface, but depending on who resonates with this, some of those things may surface for you this week. So that is coming up as a challenge. So that's just something that you want to be aware of, and you want to recognize, like, yeah, this is not true. When you're thinking, oh, I can't do this isn't for me. If you truly desire that, but you feel like you can't accomplish it for some reason, then you know that's telling you right there it's unaligned with who you are, and that's not you, that thought pattern, that belief pattern. Because if you feel passionate about it, you know you can accomplish it. You know you can achieve anything that you desire, and you can have anything that you want. Okay? So anything else is just noise that you can let go. Okay? What else? Wow. Temptation. Yeah. So we know, we already spoke to the temptation to like just engage with that energy, because you know, as Scorpio, as powerful as you are, you know that you could like switch it to a different direction to where it's favorable to you, and it's, you know, even a little comical to you and amusing to you. But you know, that's temptation. That's tempting you to, you know, submit to just energy that's not helpful to you or anyone at this point. So that's just an example here of what we're talking about here. But it's essentially just a distraction. So there's a couple of distractions here. So it could be that, or it could be some vices as well, like smoking, drinking, any other vices that you may have that can be a distraction to you this week. So just know and recognize that, because that is going to surface. And I am going to get one more. Let's see. Let's just get one more. Okay, so we have the Prince of Wands here. Okay, so you may also struggle a little bit with your creativity and your confidence and your enthusiasm this week, your passion. Okay. So that's okay. So we have highs and lows. So you may have a little bit of dip in your energy this week as you're working through these things, as you're connecting more with your spirituality. But I feel like you taking those moments to reflect and to be at peace and to sit in quiet and solitude and be introspective, that's really going to help you to process these emotions and to allow yourself to persevere. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some additional messages here. Okay, so we have no. Okay, so when you have that urge to go hard at somebody because they're putting out some energy that's off, the answer is no. You already know. You already know. Anything that is going to make you feel unaligned, anything that you can see is going to make you feel unaligned, the answer is no. That's not for you. Okay? You will make the choice on what's for you or not, though, at the end of the day, but this is a little bit of guidance for you. You can hold space for those individuals that are swirling around in their own negative energy and trying to connect with other energy of people and trying to drain other people of their energy. Whatever this is that's happening here, you can hold for those individuals, and you can connect with their higher selves, and you can send them unconditional love. You don't have to engage with it, though. You don't have to. And for some of you, you may have to talk and communicate with those individuals, but you don't have to engage, and you don't have to match their energy. Okay? And you continuing to work on yourself and your growth and your spiritual alignment, evolvement, is preparing you for more blessings, for more abundance that's coming through to you. So the things that you've been desiring, the things that you've been wanting here, that has been heard. The universe hears you. Source hears you. Your guides hear you. Your higher self hears you. And this is about you staying aligned with your authentic self so that you are on a higher frequency, a higher vibration, so that the things that you're desiring can manifest. They can become visible to you and connect with you, because now you're on the same frequency as they are. Okay, so let's see, get you some advice. Let's look at some outcomes and get you some advice. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we have the Lovers in reverse and Judgment. Okay. All right, so why is the Lovers in reverse? Let's see. Okay, Nine of Swords. Okay. Okay, so there's definitely some things that you may need to let go of in order for you to create that balance and harmony in your relationships or even within yourself. So this is a time for you to identify, like, what do I need to let go of? And if you are even grieving a relationship or just grieving in some way, it is time, even though you move forward at your own pace, but your guides are here with a message to allow yourself as best you can to not get caught up in that, and to recognize the beauty of the time that you may have shared with others. And this doesn't have to be someone that's passed on. This could be past relationships. So you're definitely being guided to connect with the energy of the unconditional love and the frequency that you were on, having these experiences with these individuals or these parties that are no longer there, that you're grieving. And use that as your strength and your motivation to move on, because there's more experiences, there's more blessings, there's more abundance that's available to you, and it's hard to reach you. Excuse me. You can even see, like, she's really covering up her head here, and like that divine guidance, that wisdom, those blessings, those opportunities aren't able to come through because she's very much focused in the 3D and on the past and what she lost and what she doesn't have and what she needs and what she feels she's lacking. Okay? So you're really being guided to step out of that energy and to let that energy go so that you are able to move forward. And I want to say that in the most sensitive way possible, because everyone grieves on their own terms and in their own time. But there is a way that you can move yourself forward, that you can experience happiness and fulfillment and love and contentment again. There is a way for that, and your proof is here that there is more available to you as soon as you're ready to open yourself up to it. Okay? And I feel like a really strong message here is to go within, because this Lovers is not just about a lover. It's about you as well, you and your higher self. So I feel like that's a really strong message to go within and connect with your guides, connect with Source, and request assistance. Ask your angels for help. Okay? So we also have Judgment here. And I feel like you will be just fine. You will be just fine. It's just a matter of getting there. It's just you processing these feelings and that energy as it comes up, and allowing yourself to feel what you want to feel, but very quickly identifying and being able to recognize, like, okay, I'm in this energy a little too long. This isn't helpful. And letting it go and moving on. Okay, so give me one more. Give me one more. Okay, so we have the King of Wands here as well. Okay, wonderful. So this, I feel we have the Emperor here as a challenge, but you're going to come out as the King of Wands. So you're going to get back to your passionate, intuitive, unconditionally loving self, positive, who's fun, who likes to enjoy their self and enjoy their time and enjoy their partners and the people that they love. You are going to get back to that place. You are going to get back in alignment. You are going to get back on the path for you. Okay, so no worries there. All right, so let's see. Let's get a couple more messages here. What other guidance do we have, or what do we see? Okay, so we do have some awakening happening, and that's based on the decisions that you make and where you want to place your energy, where you want to focus. So we have those lessons coming through that you're learning, and you nurturing yourself, body, mind, and soul, and even your inner child as well. So have compassion with yourself. Be understanding with yourself. Have empathy with yourself. All of the things, all of the ways that you support others and you're there for others, do that for yourself. Talk to yourself in that way. Okay? And what else do we have? Okay, so we have grow. You are definitely growing this week in expanding your mind, your experiences, your lessons, and you're being guided to listen to your heart and explore your connection with Source. So we said in the beginning, this is really that opportunity to go deeper with your connection with Source, to go deeper with your connection with your higher self and your guides, and to really work through and have a powerful experience and transformation. So if you do have that moment where you do reach a higher level of enlightenment, definitely put it down in the comments and let me know. Okay, so if you do have any of those types of experiences, let me know. All right, Scorpio, this is wonderful. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share this if you found it helpful. So take care. We will talk next week.